Philip Hammond and Ken Clarke have been handed peerages, but former Speaker John Bercow has not been listed. Former House of Commons Speaker John Bercow has been snubbed from receiving a peerage, making him the first Commons Speaker in 230 years not to be nominated for the accolade. Prime Minister Boris Johnson did, however, nominate his own brother, Joe Johnson. Also on the list were Remainers Philip Hammond and Ken Clarke. Both were listed as nominations from the leader of the Conservative Party. But, former Speaker John Bercow missed out on receiving a peerage. Mr. Bercow, who served in the position for 10 years, was put forward by former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, despite having formerly been a Conservative MP. But concerns were raised about outstanding claims made against him by former Commons officials, which he strenuously denies. The former Speaker previously opened up about being snubbed for a peerage. He said last month, "I did my best. I had some successes, I had some failures. I endured controversies. I made friends, I incurred enemies as well. It was my enormous privilege to serve for just over 10 years as the Speaker of the House of Commons. I am not going to sit awake at night worrying about it. All I will say is that it was an honor to serve for longer as Speaker than any Speaker in the post-war period. I am sure I didn't please everybody, I know I didn't. I did my best and I didn't want to be Speaker simply so I could say to my kids or one day, God willing, my grandchildren I served as Speaker." Lord Fowler, the Lord Speaker, hit back at the increasing number of Lords and said the House will be almost 200 greater than the House of Commons. He said, "This list of new peers marks a lost opportunity to reduce numbers in the House of Lords. The result will be that the House will soon be nearly 830 strong, almost 200 greater than the House of Commons. That is a massive policy U-turn. It was only 2 years ago that the then Prime Minister, Mrs. May, pledged herself to a policy of restraint in the number of new appointments.